Hey Dominic,
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great. And how about you? Thanks for asking. But
Yeah, good, thank you. Good.
okay. So, shall we proceed with our case study?
Mhm.
Okay, okay. So, can you tell a little more information about yourself and about the company, what you do, and any personal information you want to share to the audience?
Yeah. So I run a, digital marketing agency called 27.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, what we do is embed ourselves within organizations. We work with them over a period of time to help them generate marketing campaigns. From
Mm-hmm.
that, we then action those campaigns,
Okay.
and then we recruit people to just fulfill our role, basically, so we can then step away from the company altogether. So yeah, so I've been in digital marketing now for around 10 years. Been working based in the UK, so been working with other UK businesses, but businesses kind of globally, including New Zealand, India, the America, um, and kind of into Europe as well. So clients kind of all over the place, really.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So let me shoot out my next questions. So could you just tell me about your business structure, how long you have been in this industry, and what's the type of audience you target?
Yes, so as I said, been in the industry for coming up to 10 years now. We originally I kind of came from a web development background, so been kind of doing web development now for again probably a similar amount of time, and we kind of made this pivot over to digital marketing now because we saw the need for it. Company structure is myself, obviously, as the founder and CEO, and then we've got a team of marketers in various kind of capabilities that that fulfill the marketing strategies.
That's great. So what is the end results did you get using our GoZen Forms? Could you just tell me in the percentage of the revenue or through some data?
Yeah, so we've obviously seen a massive intake in form submissions. The fact that they're more interactive and allow you to kind of there's less kind of data entry. It's more quite a simple, you answer a question and then you move on. It's got a quite nice kind of user flow to it. So in the past, we've seen those types of forms outperform standardized forms that sit on websites altogether, really. So the amount of subscriptions that we've had, so we've for example, we used it for a client, and they saw an additional 3,000 form submissions happen
Oh,
as a result of changing up the forms. Yeah.
okay. That's a great number. So it's comparatively, what's the percentage that has been increased in the revenue as well as the responses? What's the percentage for before using the GoZen Forms and after using the GoZen Forms?
Yeah, so that was that equated to circa £200,000 of additional revenue.
Oh,
Obviously, there was additional marketing effort that went into that. This was obviously a big part of the user adoption.
oh, that's great number. Yeah. So what are the challenges you faced before using GoZen Forms, and how did GoZen Form help in your business?
So I've used a couple of different platforms. Some are good, some aren't so good. The reason I like the GoZen Forms was it's just a really easy platform to kind of get on board with. It felt very similar to kind of technologies that I've used in the past, which is great. And it's just quite a intuitive system, I would say, in actual building it out.
That's great. What are the other solutions or any other forms you tried before using GoZen Forms, and what was the results before?
So yeah, I've used things like Typeform. That was probably the most similar comparison I can make. The problem is it's just really expensive. I think the GoZen Forms, the pricing is really fair, and also I managed to get it on as a one-off purchase, which worked really well for us as well.
Thank you. So where did you find GoZen Forms and which platform?
So I found that through AppSumo. So that online app marketplace is where I discovered it.
Okay. In GoZen Forms, what is the specific feature which you use the most?
Honest, I think I use most of it. I do like the integration element to it because it means that we can use those forms to kind of feed data into things like HubSpot and MailChimp, other platforms that we already use, which works quite well.
Thank you. So, what was your overall experience for using GoZen Forms?
Yeah, I think it's great. I really like it. I think we will be rolling it out across all of our form implementation for that reason of that it integrates so well with other platforms as well. So yeah, I imagine using that now. I see it replacing all the forms that we've used in the past, to be honest.
Okay. What is the impact that results have on your business by using GoZen Forms?
Well, obviously, the amount of uptake we've had in responses is great, and that obviously equates into more leads. More leads turns into more conversions is more revenue.
Okay, that's great. So, would you recommend our product to some other businesses?
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth giving it a go. Like there's a free trial, or there's free versions of the platform to use and to try it and see what you think. But I do greatly prefer almost conversational contact forms over the traditional style of contact forms now.
So that's great. So the last question is, how much do you rate out of 5 for our GoZen Forms?
I'd give it 5 stars. I already have. I've already reviewed it 5 stars.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So that's all from my side, brother. All the very best for your business and career. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.